So coming in slightly late to the party for 2020's riding season, we have the Merlin Lapworth Jeans. And the timing is actually pretty good because these are a slightly warmer jean, I would say, given the overall weight and feel of them. But they are the first jean to actually carry the Merlin branding itself from Merlin. They always previously had the Route 1 collection for their jeanwear, but now this incorporates the Merlin brand really well because it stands for really good quality, great materials used, and really competitive pricing too. So by about £10 to the next cheapest competitor, this is the cheapest AA rated C approved jean in our lineup. And it's a great product overall as well. It uses a multi-layered approach rather than a single layer to get that CE approval. So this uses the DuPont Kevlar, the aramid fiber of choice underneath this 12-ounce cotton outer. The cotton incorporates some elastane for a degree of stretch and comfort as well, and ultimately just gives it that very normal standard jean looking approach. So there's nothing here to suggest that these are a motorcycle jean, which is, I think, something that's probably the vast majority of what people are looking for, something understated that still does the job. It incorporates D3O Ghost armour, which is level 1 C approved in the knees and in the hips, included at that price. So that will ship in the lovely drawstring bag that it comes with as well at the price. And the other great thing is they've managed to incorporate it in a way we have seen with one of our other key brands. So they've obviously looked to them for inspiration on this one. So we have this sort of hidden, externally accessed YKK zip on the inside of the knee area on either leg, and that's how you get the armour in and out. And the reason that this is really good is because it means that you don't have to take the jeans off to get the armour in and out if you are then off the bike and wanting to use them all day. And that can be one of the weak points about motorcycle jeans that don't have an externally accessed pocket, and most don't, because if you have to take your jeans off, you may as well have worn motorcycle trousers in the first place. This is a really good solution. But the other thing is, because they're using the D3O Ghost armour, this is some of the slimmest armour on the market anyway, and the approach is of sort of a fit and forget, so you may not even realise you're wearing it. It's really very slimline. The mannequin has it on here, and as you can see, there's not too much protrusion around the knee area. It's very, very comfortable indeed, so unless you really were very keen to take it out, you don't necessarily have to. Of course, you can take it out from the hips without having to take them off as well, just by opening out the belt section around the waist and just getting it out of the little Velcro pockets there. So underneath this cotton outer, you then have this fully lined DuPont Kevlar, one of the industry standards for abrasion resistance as far as aramid fibers go, and then you have this sports liner for comfort as well. The overall feel of those 3 layers does feel a little bit weightier than some of the other 3-layer jeans in our lineup, so actually on reflection, coming out at this point in the season is probably quite apt for the Lapworth because they're a little bit warmer. So if you are therefore somewhere that's really hot still, or you're looking for something for the upcoming riding season next year for summer rides, maybe these aren't going to be the lightest, coolest option out there compared to some of the single layered ones or some of the dedicated hot weather jeans that we have now in our lineup. So these are great for intermediate weather and probably going into autumn as well. They're not overly heavy or overly bulky, but they do feel more like a multi-layered jean approach than some of the others in our lineup. There's 2 colours. We have the stonewashed blue and we have the black as well, both of them having this slightly washed, worn in look to it. The blue being quite light as far as the blues go. Some people do like that kind of really dark indigo raw denim look. I actually do quite like this, and we don't have too many jeans with this tone there in our collection, so I think it's really nice. As we go around, you see there's not really too much to give them away. As I said before, you've got these rear pockets, and you've also just got this little Merlin heat pressed little branding into this tan patch on the back of the belt loop section as well. So you've got a few good points there, so you can get a nice high-waisted join up to the bottom of your jacket, so you don't have any exposed sections. The standard leg here is a 32, which is what we have here on the mannequin. The fit in terms of waist and everything is spot on, and they themselves, Merlin, described the jeans as a straight leg. I found it was slightly more towards the slim fit than straight leg, maybe again accounting for some of the layering going on within it, but they're still very comfortable because of that stretch, and I think they actually look really nice and tailored. But I would just say personally ever so slightly more slim than just pure straight as they describe in their own literature. And the leg as well is 32. That's what we have on the mannequin. You can see here, and if you watch other videos, this is quite long for a 32. So it accounts for the fact that when you are sat on the bike with your leg at a 90-degree bend, the bottom, the hem of the trousers is going to rise up an inch or so. Therefore, they've offset that by giving you an extra inch. So it's a 32 in name, although it's not technically, it's slightly longer with the actual fabric. So I think that's a good thing, but just to make you aware, you don't need to compensate for it by buying a 34 leg. The 32, if you are in your regular jeans, a 32 will do that just fine. There is also on the underside, on the inside, on the turn up, a little reflective piece as well, just to give a little bit more practicality to it. Branding pretty understated, just really on this little part at the top of the waist section. You've got a zipper fly, and these are in stock in both colours, in both the short and in the regular leg, and ready to go. So if you've got any questions, comments, feedback, let us know in the section below. And otherwise, stay tuned for more video reviews of the world's finest riding gear. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.